Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip. I tried this simple productivity hack for 365 days, and it saved me 5 hours every week. I've written before about a simple productivity hack that I've always found useful. However, it occurred to me that it wasn't something I did consistently enough to write about with authority. It was something I believed was useful, and it was something I did, but it never became a part of my routine. So I decided I would try it every day for a year. Sure, there were days we were on vacation, and there were the 52 weekends that came since then. And even though I try not to work every day, this productivity hack is actually more of a habit. So even on those days, I tried to stick to it, and now here we are. The hack is simple. Every night, before you go to bed, take a piece of paper and spend 5 minutes writing down all of the things you're thinking about. Usually, these are things you tell yourself you need to remember to do in the morning, or other random thoughts that have been collecting in your mind all day. At this point, your job isn't to try and organize them or solve any of the problems you've been facing during the day. It's not to try to think, or do, or try anything. Just write everything down. That's it. The point is to stop thinking about them so you can go to sleep. Then, you do that. You get in bed and go to sleep. This productivity hack should be the last thing you do before you get in bed to sleep. If you're the type of person who reads or watches TV before falling asleep, fine. But do the note card thing last, so your mind is clear as you drift off to sleep. This has 2 benefits. The first is that you'll fall asleep faster. You just will. The physical act of writing down your thoughts on paper frees your brain from trying to hold on to them, which is what causes your thoughts to race at night. Writing them down gives you permission to let them go, because you know that you can think about them later, without actually forgetting. The other is that it gives you a to-do list of things you've already decided you need to accomplish in the morning. Planning your day in advance is a powerful way to be productive and save yourself time, instead of waking up and waiting for your brain to turn on before you can plan out what you want to do. You can simply look at your list and triage the most important items. This, of course, is where most of the time I saved from this productivity hack came from. The fact that I had a list of things ready for me to tackle in the morning. I used to spend my first hour every day thinking through my day and planning things out. But inevitably, I would get distracted by emails that came in the night before, or other incoming distractions. But instead, I gained an hour back in the morning and could just get started on the things I needed to accomplish. Over the course of a year, that's a lot of time gained back. Sometimes it meant an extra hour of time to get caught up on work. Sometimes it meant getting ahead. Other times it just meant gaining back some time to do other non-work related activities. I will throw out a suggestion to help you get the most out of this habit. You might be tempted to grab your iPhone and make a list. But don't. Paper is better than trying to make a list digitally. Let's be honest. It doesn't come with any of the same distractions. If you try to use a to-do app, Notes app, or something like that on an iPhone or computer, you're definitely going to end up watching YouTube videos until you fall asleep. Also, using a to-do app assumes that everything you're thinking about is a task. Sometimes it's just an idea you need to write down so you don't forget, but that doesn't mean it's something you need to do. Finally, the physical act of dragging ink across paper causes something in your brain to release your thoughts in a way that doesn't always happen when you have your hands on a keyboard or screen. After a year, this habit has become just a way of life. I gained an hour every morning, and it only cost me 5 minutes the night before. That's a pretty great return on investment by any measurement. Time is, after all, your most valuable asset. That's it from Inc. Visit Inc.com for more articles and advice from today's top business and thought leaders. Enjoy your weekend, and be sure to check back on Monday for another tip from Inc.